short span, if you want to target that eradication of open defecation, how can one scale out? What is the best way of doing things? While pondering over these questions, we thought manufacturing in modular way, it's very, very important. And you ensure A, the quality, B, you can scale up, the numbers you can roll out, your ability to scale up in the same type of toilets all over the places increases if you mechanize the whole manufacturing process. So, what we did is we called the various manufacturers all over India. We had a conference with them. We called the material dealer main guys here, and we explained the whole process, and we just said that this Namma toilet, that is our toilet, is a design which is like a open source, and it's like a work in progress. You should keep on improving on that. And we gave them, we had a MOUs with half a dozen companies, and the idea is more and more people come forward for manufacturing, so that same uniform product goes everywhere, both in terms of giving the same facility, and also it is easy to install. Everybody comes out different things, and you need to standardize. Standardizing is a very, very key, both in terms of manufacturing and ensuring the quality. That this is a open source design. The basics are very, very important from the user's perspective, that how do you make the product usable to different type of user groups. People can do a bring variants, people can change. Now, anybody from any parts of the country wants to, they can look at the toilet designs and all available in our Facebook. They can write to me. We have also listed the list of manufacturers on the Facebook. Who are the people? There are guys from manufacturers from Bhopal, Mumbai, Belgaum, Chennai. So, all those places are there. I am sure many more will come forward once they get these inquiries and all. When we interacted with all our city managers, I also looked at what has been done so far. Just to give a small example, in one of my earlier posts, I went for inspecting a construction of toilet. When I looked at the campus, it was a university college campus, and when I was looking at that place, I realized I was inspecting the 6th toilet complex. It means the first was constructed, used for some time, went disuse, then second, then third, and so on. I was inspecting the 6th one. Why I am giving this example is, we have to look at the total cost. If the cost is not just manufacturing cost alone, we call it as a life cycle cost of the actual product and maintenance over a lifespan. I looked at the costing, whether in terms of ULBs, whether they can afford and all. This costing is around 20 to 30% higher than the typical civil construction. But I find it is completely justified if you look at the quality, the ability to quickly install, and the usage. What is the point in having the facilities where people are not using much or not suitable? We have to look at that as a sunk cost rather than looking at what is the cost per usage. That if you look at that cost benefit analysis, I think this is much cost effective. But often people ask whether we should charge, whether we should collect and all. Personally, I feel yes, the user should pay. If somebody is taking the service, why not? Relatively in community toilets is quite easy, because the same kind of users are there, and they collect. There are few studies which I came across. The willingness to pay is somewhere around 30 to 50 rupees per month. That is what some of the studies indicate. And we also notice through our own internal sources that often, in public toilets and all, there are cases like people are overcharging. Even if you say that 1 rupee or 2 rupees, or people are overcharging, but then these charges, I realize the charges has become as a barrier for people's to usage. Now, then we internally discuss what is important for us. When we are trying to intervene for behavioral change, the charges should not act as a barrier for behavioral change. So, initially let us make it free, attract the people, let them enjoy the facilities, let them understand the good facilities provided by the government, and you can always utilize different methodologies to cover the maintenance cost, either way of CSR activities, which Tambaram has one of the bank sponsored the maintenance, or you can use the advertising space wherever it is possible. So, the cost can be recovered, maybe partly user charges in terms of community toilets, advertising in public toilets or CSR facilities. Focus should not be left that the cost to me is the people who are defecating out is more than collecting from the usage. Namma Toilet has really brought me so much of fascination, though initially many people were telling it is a non-glamorous area, but I am completely fascinated by the whole process, and I am available to on my email cbkamble@yahoo.com, and anybody can contact me through the Facebook or my email. I am continuously working on these areas, and believe me, this is not the final product, this is not end in itself, this is work in progress, and I will love to get more and more inputs from various people, and to my personal way of whatever way I can contribute in addressing some of the issues which you may be facing with my whatever the experience I have in developing this project. I will be too happy to work on this. Thank you.